So we arrived at the airport right now. It's very early. It's 5:15 right now. Plane is so far leaving on time, so that's a good thing. I also expected the airport to be more empty like this because it's 5 in the morning, but there's a real buzz going on and a lot of people seem to be traveling this morning. So yeah, let's. I already have the boarding pass, so let's get to the security check, get this all sorted out, and then we can go to the gate and wait for our first leg of the flight, which is a transit stop to Frankfurt, Germany, and from there we go to San Francisco in one go. Bye. Alright, so that was a nice complimentary breakfast that we had. So now the plane is starting to board. Let's get going. So I just landed in Frankfurt. This terminal is huge. So now I was looking for the business lounge again and I ended up in the wrong terminal. So now I have to walk all the way back again and have to make sure that I find the right place. But I got about an hour and a half to actually enjoy myself. Saw a couple of A380s already outside. These planes are freaking huge. So see if I can get a close-up of some when I pass by here. But yeah, so far so good. Right, almost at the gate, and behind me there's an A380. This plane is just huge. Let me show you. It's got 2 full decks there. So yeah, it's going to be. I'll be on the top deck. You've got 2 different walkways, so the top deck gets loaded different on a different walkway than the bottom one. So yeah, I think there's going to be a lot of people in there in that plane. But yeah, that's an 11-hour flight to directly to San Francisco, and then we are finally back in the US again. Okay, so we're running around in San Francisco now. Funny thing is, I've been walking around for close to an hour. I haven't seen a single Tesla yet. So, come on guys, where are you? The hotel room finally, where I just took a shower. It is now 8 p.m. local time, which means that it's actually 5 a.m. the next day if I look at the Belgian time. That means that I've been up for 25 hours with only like half a nap on the plane. Didn't really sleep at all, but just lay down a little bit and rested somewhat. Recap of the day. Well, so I had a really good flight. Yeah, enjoyed it. Did some tourist stuff in San Francisco itself, but didn't have much time to do that. And then I took the BART to Fremont, actually to Warm Springs, and that's just behind the Tesla factory. Unfortunately, there was no way to get directly to the Tesla factory. You have to go all the way around to do that, and I was just too tired to do that, and it was getting dark as well. So that's something that we'll do tomorrow, and then I'll have a look at the test track and see if we can spot some Model 3s being tested. Speaking of Tesla and Model 3s, I actually haven't yet seen a Model 3. And I must say, being in San Francisco, I expected that there would be a lot more Teslas on the road, actually. In San Francisco City, I didn't see any. And here, yeah, in the area of the factory, there were like 10, maybe 15, but definitely not 20. And almost all of them were Model S's, like 1 or 2 Model X's, and that's it. A couple at the body shop that was across the street. So yeah, was expecting more of that, but I'm sure I'll be treated to some Model 3s tomorrow when I visit the factory. So yeah, all in all, a very busy day, a very long day. I'm pretty tired now, so I'm going to relax a little bit, and then it's off to bed. Tomorrow I have the factory tour at 11 AM, and then after that, in the late afternoon, I'll travel to Los Angeles, where I'll be picked up by Robert Rosenblum, who is one of the hosts of Talking Tesla, and that's the guy I'm also taking with me to the Semi event. So we agreed to meet up and probably do some dinner and stuff, and hopefully he can also still make it happen to do the SpaceX tour for me on Saturday morning, and then on Saturday afternoon I'll be flying back home. Alright, so yeah, pretty tired now, but looking forward to tomorrow, and especially to the Semi event, of course, which is the main reason why I came over to the US. So yeah, see you tomorrow. Good morning, everyone. Guess where I'm at? Well, that was that giveaway, wasn't it? Well, but I'm here about an hour early, so I'm going to go around the parking lot, see if I can find a Model 3 to look at, and maybe I'll walk down to the back to go to the test track if I can find a road that gets me there. So, yep, awesome. Looking forward to it. Okay, so I was just walking around the sales center here, and I came to this customer delivery area, and look what I found. There's a red Model 3, there's a blue Model 3, and there's a gray Model 3. So let's have a look. Okay, so this is the first time I'm seeing a Model 3 in real life, and those wheels actually look kind of good. The hockey puck style doors, or the hockey stick style doors, better said. Yeah, kind of weird, but yeah. Anyway, one thing I noticed that is the back of the car is like a real, let me just try to get it in view here. It's like a real big, what's it called again, a duck lip spoiler or something, that made it so it's quite a curve in the back of the trunk, probably for aerodynamic reasons, right? It seems like there's something funny going on here. I don't know if you can see it. Okay, so that line here, that's going through, as well as if there's a second charge port on this side, but I haven't seen that on any car or any review yet. Right? So of course you got the all glass roof there, and every car that's here also has this light wooden dash inlay and the piano black finish on the center console, which I don't like because every little dust speck you see on there, every little fingerprint you see on there. So yeah, that's not really my cup of tea. But you got the cameras, the side cameras on the pillars, the B pillars. You got the ones on the front side. The same tree cameras there, and it seems like a rain sensor that's there. So that's an improvement over AP2. Now, if you go to the front, then I still think there's something off about the thing here. It's like the hood is too low. It does not seem aerodynamic. It's like the cockpit is just put on top of it, and that's just it's not my taste. But yeah, it's going to give great view over the road, of course, especially with no binnacle in there to obstruct the view. Because if you see inside, I hope you can. Right, there we go. So there's the 15-inch display, which is definitely feeling a lot smaller than the one in my Model S. The steering wheel seems to be a bit smaller as well, actually quite a bit smaller. And then you see the stalk on the steering wheel there on the right side that also engages autopilot, and the controls on the steering wheel that are basically being used for everything. As for the seats, they seem okay. But if you look in the back seats, let me just try to get a good view in there. Well, it's too much reflection from the camera. Let me just put it like this. Yeah. So if you look at the back seats, that is actually more like a 2.5 seat instead of a 3-seater in the back. The height from the back is again somewhat between the Model S and the Model X. So right here I'm showing the difference. You can see all three backs, and it's kind of high to be there, and that makes the rear view window probably really small to look out from. So yeah, it's a different design language, definitely. You can see it's a Tesla, but there are some new elements introduced. So yeah, I like this blue color though. I think this one is the best suited for the Model 3. Red has never been my favorite. I like the signature red color, but not the normal red or the multi-coat red. I like the blue on the Model S when it's in the sun, but I don't really like it when it's dark. And then of course there's the gray color that we have here, which is awesome on the Model S. Well, I think it's awesome because I have it, but it doesn't do just on the Model 3. It's not the right color for this car. Oh, and look at this. Here we have a white Model 3 with the standard wheels. That's the one that fits the aero covers. So yeah, don't think that's the color for a Model 3 either. Never liked white cars anyway, but that's just me. There are a lot of people that do like white cars. I just think they get dirty too soon. So that's why I like a gray car. Yeah, so for me, choice here, I would say I'd go for the blue one for the Model 3. It is a bit noisy here, but I just arrived at the LAX airport, and now I'm waiting for my ride. So Robert is going to come and pick me up, and then we'll go grab something to eat. And once we've done that, I'll be happy to again see a bed to relax. Today was a very stressful day. Lots of time management involved here. But yeah, it all worked out, so I'm here in LA, looking forward to tomorrow's event. Okay, let's see if this is my ride. Yeah, it's a Model S. That will be being picked up in style. Alrighty. I think that's him. Yep. Great. Hi, Robert.
Welcome to California.
Thank you. Thank you. It's time to do a recap of day 2. So this morning, first of all, I did the Tesla factory visit, which was kind of neat. It was great to see the, and of course also the, and let's not forget the that was awesome. Yeah. Then I went to the test track, did see a Model 3 running around doing a couple of laps, Model S as well, but there was not a lot of activity. So flight to LA was boxed in. I had a window seat, but there was this tall guy next to me, and the seats were really narrow. So but yeah, it was only 1 hour flight, something like that, and for $46, including some snack and refreshment, you can't beat that. So I'm not complaining about that. Came here, Robert from Talking Tesla, one of the hosts, picked me up, was so kind to take me out to dinner. Had a good chat with him, learned a few new things, talked about mostly Tesla stuff, of course. And tomorrow we're hooking up to go to the Tesla event. So yeah, it's going to be a good day tomorrow. I'm really interested to see what the truck will look like. The event is happening on the airport. Well, not the main airport, but a airport close by. And they actually notified the owners that have planes there that they will not be able to access their planes because of the event. So for me, that means that they're definitely going to do something, at least on the taxiways, maybe even on the runways. So there's definitely going to be something happening there. And I believe that one of the earlier emails talked about a test ride, not a test drive, but a test ride. So maybe we can all ride along in the truck, and who knows, maybe it's a fully autonomous truck that's driving there. We'll just have to wait and see until tomorrow evening. But yeah, good day today. Looking forward to another good night's sleep. Tomorrow and on Friday I do have some time off, so I do have to pick up some stuff for a few people, and of course I have to get some gifts for my kids for when I get back home. So yeah, good night everyone, and we'll see each other again tomorrow.